What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This will be part 2 of this tool bucket setup and showing you guys all the tools that I'm putting in there. You guys had a lot of great comments in the last video of items that I'm missing, which I picked up some of those, and that's what's in these bags here. And then I had a couple tools myself that I didn't have ready at the time, but I brought those over here now, and we'll go ahead and put those in the bucket, and I'll show you what's gonna go in there. Basically, everything from that last video is in the bucket. I actually even used the bucket on a job recently. It was fantastic, worked so well, had so many tools there, and everything was ready to go. With that being said, I have some more items here to make this box even better, and let me tell you guys, this thing is gonna be full after this video. I know I'm still gonna be missing items, so if you guys know any of those, let me know. But here's what I have so far, so let's get into it. I first want to start with some of the tools that I had that I'm just gonna add into the bucket. This is a pair of cutters. I believe this is for PVC pipe, and I definitely know I can use this for PEX. A pair of needle nose pliers. These are very essential. I have a pair of safety glasses. A pair of wire strippers. These are the nice kind that have some sort of mechanism here that actually pulls the wire right off. You don't have to manually do it and pull them. I have both styles. I have this for now, and then I have this little magnetic, I guess it's for grabbing stuff, so if you drop something, you know, far down or whatever the case is, you can use this. It holds a decent amount of weight instead of pliers, little needle nose, holding that. But picking up bolts, things like that you drop, I thought that would be pretty cool to add. Let's go ahead and move all of these out of the way and look at the new ones that I just bought. So there's a local grocery store around my house that actually has some pretty decent tools. I picked up a 2-inch putty knife, and it has a metal blade. I picked up a set of 11-inch, and these are these long needle nose pliers. These are the other pair, and that's the really long pair. As you can see, that's pretty long. If you ever had to get in and down somewhere, these will be great. And then lastly, I just picked up a really cheap paintbrush. If I ever had to be somewhere and just had to paint something up really quick, here's a brush. I don't really do too much painting, and I don't know too much about the paintbrushes. Pretty general, pretty basic, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fine for whatever I have to do. Moving to this bag, this is from Home Depot. One of the coolest things I got was the Milwaukee rasping jab saw, pretty much for drywall cutting. You know, I love Milwaukee stuff. Got the whole pack out over here. Love Milwaukee, love the color. So that's why I figured on getting this. I picked up this Pro Caulk set. If I ever had to do some caulking, you have a couple different items here for helping out with that. Tip savers, these are caps. These blue things are for your finishing tool. Kind of just makes a nice little line there. You can see what comes in that. This was a bit pricey at $10. I thought it was a little high, but it is what it is. I picked up this DeWalt chalk line, 100 feet in length. This was pretty cheap. There was a Milwaukee one, but it was much more, and I didn't really think it was worth it. So this one has a nice metal housing and 100 foot in length. I picked up this Milwaukee tape measure. Now, I never thought I'd ever buy a tape measure that was this much money. I think it was like $15, which isn't a whole lot to start off with, but I'm used to the pretty cheap dollar store tape measures. What sold me on this was when you pull this out, it automatically stops until you press this button. They have the feature called auto lock, but I mean, how awesome is that, where you're somewhere, you just pull it out, measure, you don't have to click the button, and if you want to retract it, it goes right in. So I think that was awesome, and that's why I spent the $15 or so. Might have been more, I don't remember. I think it was 15, but I think this was definitely worth it. And then lastly, for 20 some bucks, was this infrared thermometer. I've seen a lot of people using these. Are pretty cool to diagnose problems and just mess around with. So very excited to see how this works. Very interested in this. I went to my local Ace Hardware and I found this 24-inch Stanley Flatmax level. I really didn't think I needed a level of this size, but they were running a special on this and it was only $10. So for $10, I could not pass this up. Originally it was on sale for $28, so I thought 10 was a pretty decent deal. You can see it's got this metal on either side here. Very durable. I think this will be great. I'm not sure I'll necessarily keep this in the tool bucket, but I definitely wanted a 2-foot level. I have a 48-inch and I have a little torpedo. This will bridge that gap perfectly. So I also found these Irwin quick grip clamps, another item I've been wanting for so long. Not necessarily for the bucket, but just, you know, some clamps to use whenever you need them. These, the reason I bought these, they were on sale as well for $10 a piece. I think these are somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 bucks, 26 bucks each. So these being at $10 were a pretty good deal. So I finally have a set of these. So if I ever need to use them, I now have them. The last but not least, I found this combination square. This was at that local grocery store that has like closeout deals. But this was only $1.99. I was seeing these for sale for $12, if not more, at Home Depot and Ace. I know it may not be the best quality, but for the amount of work that I do with this, I think it'll be perfect. I don't think you can go wrong for $1.99. So here's everything I picked up. And as I did last time, I'm gonna do a video of taking all of this out of the package. So let's get started with that. Alright guys, so there we have it. I have got everything else into this little tool bucket. I did put in the level for right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it in there or not. This thing is really getting some weight to it. Pretty interesting how heavy it is now, but definitely have a lot of tools in here. Could be able to fix a lot of different issues. I'm not sure I really like the paintbrush either in here. I have to think about that one as well, but definitely a lot of good items in here. As you can see, it's kind of a lot going on in here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to clean this up at all or simplify this. I have this drywall screw pack, and you can see the chalk lines in there and a whole bunch of items, so I'm not sure. And then also, I need to get like a Ziploc bag or something for these parts and pieces. Not sure what I want to do with them yet, so But yeah, other than that, I did put a couple items into this Milwaukee pack-out box. There's a shot of that. You can see a lot of different items in here, but not sure. The problem with a lot of this stuff is that it's getting too heavy. It's a little too heavy to lug around. I mean, you can do it, but it's definitely some weight to it. So anyways, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.